Hello, and welcome to Powered Casual presents Humblewood. I have officially run out of things to say because I do not DM this game.
Thank God.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
There's this whole
I was
conversation
better
about
for
who was
everybody.
going to do the intro, and
Yeah.
then
I
you
wasn't
were like,
muted.
yeah, I got
that
this.
was it. That was the intro. Hi,
Good
this is
intro.
Humblewood. We're gonna play it.
Mhm.
Welcome back to Humblewood, a magical forest setting where fire always looms on the horizon and everyone's adorable.
That's amazing.
Welcome also to my cat.
That was perfect.
Guest starring today.
Those of you who own cats understand. If you missed us last week, go back and watch it. But to make a long story short, or at least one short session short, our adventurers met up in a town. Someone burst in and said, "Oh my God, this other town was just burned to the ground. It's so awful. Please go to the capital city." And this group of adventurers was like, "Okay." And they started their journey and they ran across bandits. Don't do that, honey. And then they saved a cat person. And then they got magical items or effects. And that's where we left off, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes,
I was a real big fan of having the cat person hit the muggers.
Yep.
Because she didn't want
right.
to.
Yep.
You had her hit her
Made
own
me
assailant.
happy. Yeah.
It was right and just.
Yes, it was just well done.
We're off to a very good start.
Look, I need you to hit this guy because he hits you. Just do it.
So with that having been said, she had given you each a gift, and that's where we had paused for the night so that you could open your blind bags. We rejoin you on the road. Penny estimates that if you walk straight through, you could probably reach the Winnowing Reach probably early hours of morning, or you could stop, take a break, and then get there at a reasonable hour.
I don't want to get ambushed in the middle of the night. That's just me though.
Ambushed by walking or ambushed by stopping and camping?
Oh no, I'd rather stop and camp and not be like walking through the dark woods and have something jump out at us that we're not ready for. I'd rather travel during the day.
Okay. She kind of looks around and says, "Well, I have camping supplies for myself. I don't have camping supplies for 5, I'm afraid. Do y'all have your own tents and whatnot?"
Tent?
I have a
We're all accustomed to sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, no tent, but it's a nice enough night. I'll be fine.
All right, if you're sure. So she sets up a little cooking pot, and between foraging and the rations that you guys got from the city before you left, you're able to make a cute little late night meal. She's got lots of seasoning. She's a merchant. That's mostly what she sells. So even though it's simple fare, she seasons it really well. It's delish. And then she says, if y'all want to, I don't know if you want to do that thing where someone stays awake and stares at trees, but I'm a cat and I need like 17 hours of sleep, so I'm just gonna.
and she's out already.
Yep.
Classic.
Just kind of curls out.
I'll stay up and do first watch. I'm okay with that.
I will take second watch.
How many watches we doing? Oh, we could just do even. Yeah, let's just do an even 4. I'll do third.
Take last.
Ike, that's right. And code 3. Okay. Thank you, dear. Sirius, why don't you give me a perception check for yours?
A perception check. Let's do that.
Let's say your watch, it's just the start of night, like twilight-ish, and you can have until just past midnight.
Alrighty. And we've got a nat 20 for a 23.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, the cards.
Critical watch.
The things.
Oh, shit. Right. Critical watch. Wonders.
You feel joy.
For the first time in your life, you feel joy.
Wait, is that the one I was supposed to? No, that's a random spell effect. Okay, good.
I'll take it.
Fireball.
You fireball the forest.
No, please
No.
don't fireball the forest. This is
Oh my goodness.
like the problem that we're trying to solve.
It's the opposite of what we want to do.
Your successful watch grants you a ton of confidence.
Yeah.
Until the end of next turn, your weapon's range is doubled.
Excellent.
Brought to you by Deck of Sunders. Gemhammer and things.
Yeah. Our good
You also
friends.
see constellations you've never seen before. They fill you with a sense of wonder. And nothing happens during your watch, but when it is your time to tap the next person and go to sleep, you fall into a beautiful, restful slumber, comforted by the enormity of the universe.
Just for description and flavor purposes, I'm sleeping like face down with all my spikes pointing up behind me, just like with a slight turn so my mouth can get out and breathe a little bit, but otherwise I'm just.
I was
Have you
thinking
seen
like,
how owls sleep? They do
I've
the
not
same
seen-
thing.
Do
They
they?
sleep face down with their little legs sticking all the way out. Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm in full spike mode, so if anything tries to approach me in a way that they're not ready, it'll poke them.
Okay. Hux had the next one, so now it's just after midnight. Hux, can I have a Constitution save and then a Perception check?
Oh boy.
Someone's been drinking.
it's the food poisoning.
You
Yeah.
Oh
see?
God! Stop.
Sorry.
Too real, too close to home. All right, the con save, that's a nat 20. Critical con
What?
save, 22 total.
Holy shit.
Here we go again.
Ian, when you're up, just lie. Lie, Ian.
That's just the description card that tells me
Keep
about
this
what the card
going.
is. Okay, nat 20. What happens? Your attack is truly vicious. Roll each die of your attack twice and add the results. It's a classic crit, a critical con. You're so goddamn awake.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
so awake. I'm like looking at my sword, and I'm like, yeah.
You kill
So why
somebody
don't
with
you
this.
do your perception check with advantage?
Okay.
So awake.
Jesus, another 20.
Ian, lie.
What?
You have to keep it going.
Awful lot of Sunders tonight. Okay,
It'll
these
make you
are
go through
really
the whole deck.
dispersed. These are for attack.
Combat.
You
Yeah,
shatter.
My
your
sword
weapon.
feels even more badass.
Yeah, I don't think Gemhammer was like prepared for like, all right, 3 non-combat 20s in a row. Let's do this.
They weren't ready for critical con save. Critical sleep check.
For the next minute, you can cast any spell as a bonus action. Enjoy.
Excellent.
You don't have any.
I cast fireball. No.
Yes. Yeah.
I do not. Okay. Great. I feel magical, and my sword
Yeah,
feels
you see,
cool, and I'm
you
just
see
having a good
shooting
night.
Star. You see a beautiful shooting star, and you make.
I
a
hit
wish
the
on
A
it.
button.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yes, excellent.
So, Jesus. All right. You're and now your watch has ended, but not in like the Game of Thrones, you're dead way. It's
Thank
just
you.
time to wake the next person up.
I go wake Cobra up. I'm like, up and at him. Watch feels real good
was-
tonight.
It was Ike.
Wait,
but
it's
you
not my
wake Cobra
turn.
up.
Oh,
Bad.
you
Nope.
go back to sleep,
Bad.
small bird.
Wrong
Large
bird.
bird. You're up.
All right.
All right, Ike. Same deal. Con save, please, first.
Let's see. Yes. Okay.
If it's a 20, I'm leaving.
It's not. Yeah.
Lie.
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 Do I
Lie. Lie. Lie.
Roll deception. It's also a 20.
It's a 5.
Oh, we're dying.
Yeah. And
including with all your stuff attached.
oh yeah, no, the roll wasn't good.
Okay. You make it about half an hour. You got really hurt in that fight earlier today, and honestly, it still kind of aches. And even though you've been healed after it, takes a lot out of you. And even though you're technically kind of a night owl, after about half an hour, you do your head kind of tucks into a wing, and
Yeah, I noticed that the equipment pack that I picked doesn't come with a bedroll or anything.
oh,
So I guess I am just kind of just doing the bird hunch, just kind of.
but nothing happens. But you're not awake to wake up Cobry. So let me roll for the next hour. Unless, Cobry, do you want to roll me a d20? We'll see if you wake up naturally with some sort of owl sense.
Sure.
Oh, he's
Are you-
moving the camera.
Oh,
That means it's a 20.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's a 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's happening?
And he didn't have to lie.
If there were a clock, the moment the second hand flicked to the hour of your watch, your eyes snap open. And
Man,
you're
we
like,
are going to get
"Sit up."
eviscerated the first combat that comes up because
Oh,
we've
yeah.
used up all of our luck.
Oh yeah.
You look over expecting to see Ike, but he's sleeping like a baby.
Baby bird.
Clearly needed it, I guess.
Yeah.
Everyone else is snoozing sweetly. You don't need to do a con check because wow. But do roll me a perception.
That's going to be 18 plus 5 is 23.
Perfect. Okay. It is the early hours. It's that kind of false dawn where it's gray, like the sun isn't up, but it's not dark anymore. You can see
Mhm.
pretty decently. You especially with your giant owl eyes. And you're familiar with this pre-dawn, false dawn, whatever the hell you want to call it. And you know that the colors all tend to be fairly washed out, and it's kind of a neat time of day. You don't mind it at all. But
Mhm.
coming from the west, the sky is the wrong color. It's more of an orange glow. And actually, now that you look at it, that's not like a distant glow. That's something fairly close. Well, that's
Oh.
getting closer. Huh. Can you make me a nature check?
Nature check. Hey, I do that.
Oh.
Why is that? Oh, right, because intellect. 13.
Okay. It takes you another couple, maybe another minute of staring before your memory jogs. You know what this is. This is a swarm of ember bats. They're bats that have been infused with fire. And seeing one or two is pretty rare. But when more of them begin to cluster, they almost instinctually form a swarm, and then they travel together. And this swarm seems to be headed your way, almost along the road as though it were a cart.
Oh. Yeah, I'll start shaking people awake.
And they're like, tweet, 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 bat noises, tweet, tweet, flap, flap. I don't know. You probably have maybe enough time to wake everyone and arm yourselves before they are upon you. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
All right.
What order did you wake people up in?
Probably reverse watch order, because I'm gonna guess that's kind of how the camp was laid out.
So you roll over and slap someone, and they roll over and slap someone, and they roll over and slap. Love it.
Dominoes.
Do you guys wake Penny, or do you let her sleep?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
No.
Say, what? Holy Christ, it's early. Who's Christ? I don't know. It's Christmas. Yay. We've got bird Christ. Look, don't question it. It's fine. Okay, so she also, you like point out, and she's like, oh, geez, I hate them suckers. All right. I'm just gonna hide behind you and like pull your cloak up.
yeah.
Is
cover,
this
watch the
a
cart.
Is this a thing that we could move into the forest and try and get some cover, or are they already upon us?
You could.
I'll say to Penny and be like, Penny, how I'll ask Penny, how much of your stuff is already in the cart? Can we like grab it and just run?
Flammable? You
No,
could,
not flammable.
you could pull the cart into the tree line. That's not too hard. It's meant to travel.
Yeah,
just
okay.
Get it under a little cover.
Yeah, I'd
yeah,
like
I
to.
mean, it's
I'd like
basically
to.
what she'd set out for camp is just like her sleeping roll and a stove.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
I'll say those things can stay, but I'll say let's grab the cart and get to the tree line real fast.
Okay. So by the time you guys do that, then I'll say pulling all of her stuff into the safety of the tree line is going to be long enough where I would love some initiative.
All right.
Let me see some initiative, guys.
Yeah. So will this rest have? This is the conclusion of a long rest, I imagine. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a kind GM, sure.
I have a 23 for my initiative.
Very nice.
Oh wait, no, 6. I can't add.
What? What? Six?
6.
Not 23.
I have 23.
Okay, thank you.
Big bro 23,
The same
little
voice
bro
sometimes.
6.
Okay. 23, 6. Ike.
17.
And Hux.
21.
Ooh, so Hux is in there. And let's do. And what is there? That's the stores. That's the inventory. Ember bats. Here we go. They have a +2, so they are also at 21. All right. Really should have done this on the same page that I'm using now, so I will redo it. 23, 21.
Where did I put?
21. What's your dex bonus, Huxley?
1.
Okay, thank you. All right. Sirius, you're first.
Serious business.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
So this swarm is up above the road, flying down. Does it look like they're approaching us at all?
Yes.
Okay.
And their noises seem to have shifted from sweet, sweet, we're bats, and this is our night journey. Sweet, sweet, cruising for chicks. To sweet, 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 we gonna kill you.
Okay, so they seem to have acquired us as a target.
They're throwing gang signs.
Yeah.
You hear ring and little exclamation points appear above their heads.
Yep. I'm going to take a sort of defensive stance next to Penny. And if anything comes within range, I'd like to be able to sort of swat at them so sort of ready an attack action in case something comes near me or Penny.
So you're taking a guard.
A guarding action of some, yeah.
10-4. Next up is the bats, because they have a +2. And I'm going to put my situation
Bats be
dice in.
fast.
Bats be fast. You're pretty low to the ground. They're going to head for the tallest obstacle that they see, because that's closest to them. That's going to be Mr. Hux. And then their 2-hit is... Ooh. All right, that's an 18.
Beats it.
Beats it. Okay. So one of the swarm, you see now they kind of, the giant swarm kind of splits into 2. And this one particular swarm, it doesn't matter how many individual bats are in for this purpose. We're counting it as 2 swarms of creature. So that is a D4. And that's 5.
All right.
Okay, and then the second swarm is going to... Let me see. They're not that intelligent. 10. Okay, the other ones are going to go for the next tallest thing, which is Ike. They have really good vision, so even though you're super dark and moody and mysterious, they do see you.
Yeah,
They're
that's
going to
fair.
try to hit Ike, but they don't see you very well at all because that's a 6.
Awesome.
Cool. So they just kind of uselessly rush by you, like that scene in Batman where they just fly by him and he's like, but they don't even do anything because bats aren't that dangerous unless they're on fire.
Unless they're on fire.
Huxley, it is now your turn. You have a swarm right next to you. The other one has descended on Ike. They are within a certain distance of you. Can you please make a con save? It's an easy DC.
20.
That is a 15.
Perfect. Then you're fine. You can take your turn.
All right. Time for me to take my turn. All right. I got my shield. I got my sword. I am going to just run up and take a swing at them.
Mhm.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
As the blade of your sword through the air, you feel it impact several flying furry bodies and sparks. And roll your damage.
I was born for this. 7 damage.
Nice. Okay. And as the sparks kind of rain down and like ping, ping, ping off your antlers, you're like,
Yeah. what I got.
do you want to do motion or that's what we call movement. Or bonus action. Oh, I've been sitting on a charger. That was painful.
Oh. Let's see. So if I try to move away, I'd probably provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
Certainly.
Yep, because they're up in my grill. We are engaged. I am speaking to the swarm. I will stay put.
Engaged. Well done. Ike.
All right. So the cloud that the swarm that's buzzed me, are they still pretty much right up in my business?
Yes, and thank you for reminding me. A con save, please.
Oh no. All right.
That's not what I meant.
No, it's not what I wanted. That's a 19 though.
Perfect. You're good. Keep going.
So I'm gonna pull out the rapier and a dagger and just start slashing away. Just.
Okay, you become a Cuisinart upward.
Oh, that's my hope. That's my hope.
That's
The
the dream.
upward Cuisinart. That's my favorite sex move.
So the rapier attack is numbers 16.
That'll hit.
That is 11 damage.
Holy shit. Okay. Holy shit.
I rolled good.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
I don't suppose I get sneak attack in this situation.
No, they see you.
Yeah, like I
And there's no one flanking them from above them in the air.
Yeah. So.
I'm sorry that I
Solid.
failed you. I didn't flank.
Oh, that's
a damn solid hit, though.
And the second swipe with the dagger is a 18 to hit.
Mhm.
And 2 damage.
Okay. The size of your swarm has greatly diminished.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent.
Yep.
Movement?
No, I'm good. I'll just. I think slashing away is my best defense right now.
You got it. Mr. Cobry.
I will amble a little closer over to Ike. I've got my shield ready, and I will take a help action and just start pointing out bats that are descending on him.
There's one.
So
There's one. Hey, there's one. There's one.
All right.
Ooh,
there's
look at that
bats.
And what does the help action do?
So if your ally attacks the target before your next turn, the first attack roll is made with advantage.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So is good. Is that all you want to do? No pressure. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Back up to the top. Sirius. Penny. Penny, damn. She hides
Another
very,
20. Another 20.
amazing. She hides incredibly well. She does peek upward and note that Hux has taken damage, but there's not much she can do about it from underneath her cloak, and the fact that you're not actually like dying means she can't spare the dying. Although she will, she feels safe enough actually with Sirius in guard. Hi, cat. Sirius in guard position. She will kind of point at the swarm that's attacking Hux, and she will cast Sacred Flame. And they don't do that, so that's a 1d8 radiant. Hi, sweetheart. I love you very much. This is very useful. Thank you. It's so helpful. That's 8. Holy shit. Okay, a whole bunch of bats just fucking explode. And then she resumes hiding. Sirius, now it's your turn.
So is the swarm that's on Hux still a swarm? Are there still bats to be handled?
There are still bats to be handled. There are a whole lot less than there were a minute ago.
Okay.
A minute would be like 10 rounds of combat. That's ridiculous, frankly.
I'm still going to hold my position near Penny, but I would like to reach up behind my back and pop out a quill and throw it at the swarm like a dart.
Okay, go for it.
Where'd my dice go?
Penny, hold on. Penny cast a spell.
Oh, right.
Aha.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 1.
Okay.
Penny cast in large animal.
Big bat.
That would suck.
Play a blunder with the spell effect more than anything, so let's see what happens here. You get 50% off your next purchase.
Nice.
You're the 100th attacker.
How do you find a coupon in your pocket?
All right.
It's great.
Excellent.
Hashtag blessed.
It's your turn.
So my dart attack
Yes, right.
was a 22.
Yeah. It goes straight through one of the bats, like.
So yeah, it does 1d4 damage. Let me get a caltrop here.
See, this is great. Normally, when you're hunting, you have to like shoot the bird with an arrow and then cook it. But we've got all the steps done already.
Yeah, they're on fire already. It'll be 4 damage.
Oof. In fact, it goes through that bat and then carries through 2 more bats, and they all fall dead with holes in them. The swarm is minuscule now.
Nice.
So much that both swarms have been diminished to the point where they will now only do half as much damage.
Oh.
Okay.
But
and
it's their turn.
Yeah, I
Unless
won't
you have
move.
something else.
I'll stay here with Penny.
Deal. Okay. If they were smarter, they would flee or be angry, but they're bats. That's an 11. Continuing to attack Huxley.
That is gonna miss.
Miss. Okay, got it. Somehow they miss. And then the second is going to attack Ike. That's a 7. Sweet. Okay. After the bats, it's Huxley's turn. Huxley, please make a con save.
All right. 10.
Okay. And I'll have that. So you take 1 fire damage.
Oof. All right.
But otherwise, continue.
Okay. Swinging that sword.
Kabab.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a good
Get
sword.
those strong hits in. That only does 4 damage this time. My arm's getting a little tired.
That's enough. Your swarm. Somehow they were all in flight in a line, and your sword hits every dang one of them. Just pop, 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 like lights on a string exploding one after another.
Oh.
It was a
And,
good calculated arc.
as the good arc.
Arc
As the
it's an
last
arc.
of the sparks fall, you strike another pose and realize that the air around your head is now clear. You
Excellent.
can take a bonus action, or you can move freely.
I will. I'm gonna stay put where I am and just take a moment to brush off and just kind of look a little cocky for a moment and go, ha ha. That's my turn.
Okay.
Awesome. We like Ike, and it's his turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep swinging. This time with advantage. And oh yeah, that's nice. That's 23,
That's very nice.
and that
That's
does
going
get
to
sneak
kill.
attack.
Mhm.
So this should do, let's see, 12 rapier damage.
12 rapier damage.
Stab
There's
the
like
bats.
a single bat left, and it's looking at you with real big scared eyes, but it's too dumb to do anything about it.
All right, we're gonna try and knife that one. Okay, that one is a 13.
Just hits.
Oh yeah. All
Nice.
right,
Kill that bat.
4. Yep.
A little burst of soot, and it's nice and quiet. Not like eerily quiet, but like forest morning quiet. Like caw and stuff. Well done, everybody. Penny straightens up and like, well, that'll wake you up in the morning, won't it? That's better than a shot of espresso. Woo! Well done, everybody. Is anybody super hurt? I can't do much about it, but I could give you a biscuit.
I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
good.
Biscuit.
I'm good. All set.
Polly wants
right.
a cracker.
I'm not hurt, but I would totally take a biscuit.
She gives you one. She's super grateful that you were her stalwart defender during this entire thing.
Heck yeah.
And also you saved all her shit, which is her livelihood. So big thanks on that. And you pull her cart back out onto the road, check the wheels, pack up the bedrolls, and you're good to go to continue carrying on down the road.
To clarify, she wheeled it back out, and I attempted to help. I was there, pushing real hard, not accomplishing anything.
Got it. Yeah,
Very
it's
small.
hard to find purchase in real soft
Yeah.
forest floor. You kept skidding, and then
But I was
every time-
trying. I was trying
Yeah,
real
it
hard.
would lurch every now and then, and she'd be like, "Oh, good push," and you were like, "Thanks."
Yep, she knew. She knew what's up.
I've got like a smoldering spot in my tabard, and I kind of put it out, and trying to make trying to be a tough guy about it, but I'm totally down half my HP.
Okay. The singed servant sounds like a superhero.
Servant. Yes.
As you continue on down the road, what is your marching order, by the way?
I'm with the cart. I'm probably pulling the cart again.
Right. Okay. Is anyone in front, or are you leading with the cart?
I can lead with the cart.
Yeah.
I would
second.
be sort of off to the side, like ready to zip ahead if I needed to sort of scout up a hill, that type of thing.
Okay, so I'll put you back into the right.
Sure.
Mike, where would you fall?
Probably in the back.
Okay, Mike in the back.
Yeah.
And then I'll put Penny and Cobra in the middle.
Sure.
Cool. You guys chat while you walk about stuff.
Yep.
Grooming habits? I don't know.
It's different for birds than it is for cats. Like, it's super
For sure.
interesting.
For sure. Like you mentioned dust baths, and she's like, actually, cats do that too. They were originally desert creatures. Blah, 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 blah. You walk. She hands out more biscuits. You have breakfast on the road, desperately wishing for coffee, but it is not to be had. After about another 2.5 hours, you start to see the border of the town of Winnowing Reach. It's an uneventful rest of the trip. You get to the reach, and it's a cute little like fence that sort of marks the border of it. And Penny is like, okay, well, I'm gonna set up kind of in the center of town and see if I can do some selling and some trading while I'm here. Because it's my livelihood. You guys ought to have a rest because it's a long way to Elderheart, and you made quick work of them bats, but I feel like there's a lot more to come. But when you guys are ready, feel free to come on and find me, and we'll continue on.
Yeah.
Penny, when you say a long way to Elderheart, how long are we talking? How many days?
Oh, at least a couple sessions of role playing for sure.
It's about 2 times again as far to Alderheart as it has been from Meadowfen to Winnowing Reach.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay. So
All right.
twice the distance we've done. Got it.
Winnowing Reach is not a very big town. It's set up kind of in a big circle. There's not a whole lot even here so far as businesses and whatnot. There's a big building that houses, it's for storage, all their foodstuffs, the granary.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the activity is happening there. There's laborers moving in and about. There is a town militia, but there's not that many of them, and they're not very impressive looking. It's like young guys who like, yeah, I'm a cop now, Paul Blarts, stuff like that. There is a town jail. It's empty. Like, you're usually not really used unless someone gets exceedingly drunk overnight. They kind of give you a look, but you're like, fine. So like, hey, don't need you in jail. There is one office, like the most impressive looking building has a seal on the door that marks it as the Magistrate's office. There are 2 of the militia folk standing on the stairway, looking like they're guarding it. They're supposed to be, maybe, but they're just playing dice. You see Eliza head to the kind of the middle of town. She sets her gear and starts unpacking her gear and like calling out like, hey, I brought some cool shit. Who wants some cool shit? There's an apothecary. You can see a bunch of bottles and like bundled up dried herbs and other things for sale there. And I find that particular in case any of you want to go. Okay, cool. There's an elderly looking corvum whose feathers have somehow gone gray, even though I don't think that's how birds work. Sitting in a rocking chair. And then there is the last building looks to be a bookstore, a book bindery. And they've got an outdoor looking library. They've got a bunch of handmade shelves and books all over the place and stacks of books. And that particular person is a luma, or like a dove looking kind of fellow with a waistcoat and little glasses. And if Aziraphale from Good Omens were a bird, he'd look like this.
I'd like to head over towards the apothecary to see if they can identify my potions that I have, or the things that I have. And while I'm walking
the moment
by,
you get within speaking distance, the elder corvum jumps to street like, hello.
As I'm walking by some like random people, I'll be like, oh man, that cat merchant over there had some really cool stuff, just like saying it exceptionally loud to the people around me. Like, oh my god, did you see the deals? Wow, what a deal. And,
wow, what a deal.
And when the old corvum jumps up at me, I'll be, it's way too early for that, sir.
You look like you could use a potion of vitalization. I don't have any.
Great. Do you offer identifying services?
You mean like the identify spell? I don't have that.
Well, not a spell necessarily. I just have, and I'll reach in and I'll grab one of the potions at random. Like, I have a few little potions here, and I bought them randomly, and I don't know what they do. And I was wondering if you might be able to tell me what they do.
Kind of a gambling man, aren't you?
Yeah, I needed the jars more than I needed the stuff inside them.
Level with me. Are these filled with pee?
They're not filled with my pee.
Right. Well, tell you what. I also sell things. Sure. I will identify these, and you can either pay me 1 silver each, or buy my things, and I'll identify these for free.
All right.
More bottles.
I want to upset this godly DM figure, and I would like you to sell me more random potions.
Deal.
That's
And this is out because I actually wrote down 10 and forgot that you only bought 5.
hell yeah. So,
Fortuitous.
I happen to have exactly as many as you can have, which is 10. Well, he sells you 5 more, and it only costs you 5 silver. And he will identify 5 of them.
Oh,
So-
so do 2 of the old ones and 3 of the new ones. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Two of the
identify
old
5. So I'm gonna have a total of 9 because I used one of them. One of them was the onion bomb. So
ones. Smoke screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he identifies. Which was 1, 2, 3, 4. Oil of slipperiness, which essentially casts a 10-foot grease spell. Or you can apply it to yourself and have freedom of movement.
Yeah, you
And-
can.
Ladies.
Nope.
And then the other one is the third. A love potion.
I'm sensing a
Whoever
theme.
drinks it will be charmed by the first
Oh, no.
person they see in the next 10 minutes. And if that person is of a species or gender that is amenable, then it is true love.
okay.
Ooh.
Of the back 5, we're going to do 3 of those. 1 bottle is full of cinnamon. It's a cinnamon challenge. The next is full of glitter.
The glitter challenge?
Happen to be rolling these. And then the next is a bottle of pumpkinhead ale.
Ooh.
The label even says Sam Adams.
Excellent. And then 4 mystery potions still.
Yep. Of those, 2 of them are pretty fucking wild.
Okay.
So,
All right, got it. I will.
I sell healing potions. I sell herbal kits. I sell healers
Ooh.
kits.
Herbal kits. What are we asking for the herbal kits?
Herbal kits are they're 5 gold each.
Ooh.
I gathered the herbs myself.
How much are your healing potions?
Healing potions, 50. But they're good.
I don't think I have that. So
I mean,
I'm
they're
going
basic,
to. I'm
They're
going to
tasty.
say, I will keep you in mind, and I will be back at another time. But I don't have
you'll
that
be
kind of money
back.
at this point.
You can't help yourself. You need this sauce.
It's true. You're not
You
wrong.
can't handle it. You ready for this jelly?
Kinda. I am now.
Jelly's ready for you. Well, thank you.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your- No, it's the most fun I've had in ages. Where did you get the mysterious shit?
I bought them back in the previous. Oh, what was the name of the previous town? I wrote down the towns we're
where
going
you
to.
came from.
I wrote down the Meadowfen. Yeah, I bought them in Meadowfen.
Seems like you came. Oh, Meadowfen, yeah. Yeah, there's a nice there's a couple cool kids there. That yeah, I think I know. Yeah, he calls himself a brewmaster, but he never quite
I think that was him.
probably. Well, my eye's starting to hurt from this, so I think you should move on.
It's a good idea. I'm gonna go. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, idea.
Cool. Well done. Anyone else want to shop?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking around for. Specifically, I'm looking around for just somebody's just selling just just supplies. So like realize like a bedroll would be cool. So realizing that I don't have one of those, like something warm and dry to sleep on would be nice. Also anything like small and
Well,
not
there's an
nailed
inn too,
down
by
that
the
I
way.
could lift. So
Forgot to mention the inn.
ah,
There isn't it. It's the sign outside says the Wrangler's Rest, and it's pretty decent looking. It looks very clean and well kept.
Everyone is wearing jeans.
The owner's name is Lee. So
It's probably a cat in there named Jorts, covered in butter.
Jorts.
Oh, the story of Jort.
Can't believe you buttered jorts. Oh, Wrangler's Arrest was on the next page. That's why I didn't get to it. Heard. There isn't really a general store, believe it or not, but someone says that you might be able to find stuff like that at the storage and granary. And then someone else tells you about a traveling salesperson, cat lady, who's probably has what you need.
She just came in
She
town.
just arrived. What good timing.
Well,
Oh.
it's the best timing. It really is. Well, if that's the case. I mean, no, I'm not gonna bother to ask Penny.
I mean,
I've
she wasn't
walked
gonna
with her
let you
for like,
use one for free.
yeah, probably. I've walked with her for like a day and not asked. I feel like it's like too late at this
Put a
point.
mustache on. Oh, I have just met you for the first time. See
Do
that
I
guy?
have?
Weird.
Do I have anything for that? No, I don't. Okay. But yeah, now in that case, I guess I would.
The inn would probably sell you like a blanket.
Yeah, I would probably head over to the inn and see if there's a blanket that I could buy or liberate, and yeah, just I'm pretty much constantly looking around for stuff that no one's paying attention to that I could just kind of just sweep into a pouch.
Okay. You head into the inn. It's a fairly standard adventuring kind of tavern. The downstairs is like a sitting area with a big roaring fireplace, and there's a short bar and a couple wooden tables set out. There's one not that great bard kind of sitting in the corner. Pretty sure it's the owner's son, and he's got himself an accordion. He's like, she's like,
Oh, the accordion bard.
behind the bar is a matronly looking hedge. She's got an apron on, but she didn't need to tie it behind her. She just kind of attached it to the quills on the side and it stays on. And she's wiping down the bar and she's like, keep practicing because that's not going to get you any money, honey. I still think you should have been a lawyer. But when you come up, there's like one other guy here and he's just face down on the bar, which is sad because it's very early morning. And she's, oh, strangers. Welcome to the Wrangler's Roost. We do lunch and dinner. We have rooms available. I have stables, but no one around has any horses, so that's sort of a waste of space. How can I help you?
Tell me about the stable.
Sure. It's that way. It's full of hay, and there's nothing else really in it.
Okay. I like that. That sounds nice.
Okay.
So,
Can I get you a cup of something?
yes, that would be lovely. Also, like, I
Ooh.
know you said you do lunch, and what time of day is it at this point? Is it lunchtime?
You started walking about pre-dawn, so we'll say that was like 5 a.m. and you walked for about 3 hours, and then it's like 9 in the morning.
Okay. So yeah, whatever the brunch special is, I would love that.
Almost mimosas. Mm.
Oh, fancy, but I could put, you know what? Sure, you bet. Do you want something that's like, how do I put this? Do you want a ho-hum meal or do you want a meal? How much do you want to spend?
Yeah. I'm just like, well, the way that she puts that, I'm
There wasn't an
intrigued.
innuendo.
Like, no, I'm still intrigued. I'm still just like,
Listen, you had a rough night. You didn't sleep very well. You should splurge on yourself.
yeah, I'll have the meal.
All right. The meal is going to cost you, let's see, 4 silver pieces.
All right.
And she bustles back, and you hear pots and pans, clang, 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 clang. And she comes back out and she's got a large platter and she's laid on it. There's a fairly thick cut bison steak. And there's a side of steamed greens that she's cooked with some sort of bacon that's the flavors seeped into them. And then you've got a mug of coffee and a glass of some kind of milk from some kind of animal. Humblewood's weird. Sentient? Who knows?
Did the cow enjoy it? Maybe.
Can you?
It's a thalassiren.
That was your job?
Is it blue
Like, wake
milk?
up in the morning. No, it's not blue. It's
Okay.
white. Tastes kind of like cashews.
Oh. Okay.
Cashew
okay.
milk.
was
But
gonna
she
say
leaves you
almond
with
milk.
that, and then she like folds a napkin real nice. And like that's it. We also have rooms if you happen to be here for overlong. And if you pay a little extra, I'll make sure my son doesn't play music tonight.
When does practice stop usually? Just curious.
Well, he's got chores. Where'd you come from?
I just mean again.
When does this stop? Hello.
Hello.
Is you stealing a meal, or you look parched? Well, I do have more food for you if you want food or drinks or
Yeah, I'll take a plate.
Okay, would you like the same thing or something a little less wow?
Sure. No, that sounds good.
Okay, which?
The what Ike's having.
Okay. Steak.
Thank you.
Cool. And so that's 4 silver for you as well.
Mhm.
And then finally she goes over and kind of smacks her son upside the head. Can you just go clean some rooms just in case. Clean some rooms, get them ready. So stops and and she returns back behind the bar and resumes wiping the same spot, which has been clean for 10 years. Says, what brings you guys to, I got to be honest, we don't get a lot of travelers through here, mostly just merchants, but what brings you to the Winnowing Reach? Our amazing slime fields to the south, no doubt.
That was
Tourism
it.
is hard.
That was
it. Excellent.
that was
Out of the
totally
one.
that's totally what brought me here.
We mostly get scientists and such who want to study this stuff, but sometimes, wizards will send apprentices to gather spell regents and stuff. And there's actually there's a whole science group of scientists. They do science, and they've been here for about a week or so, which is the only money I'm making right now. So thank you so much for buying the steak. But yeah, are you also scientists? Are you doing science?
Yes.
Nah, just tend to wander. We're passing through, heading towards Alderheart now.
Oh, the capital.
Mm-hmm.
Nice place. Have you ever been?
I passed through once or twice.
Yes.
Cool. I found it a bit unnerving. I'm more of a ground person.
Understandable.
Don't really do that. But well, I mean, stay as long as you like and enjoy.
Speaking of,
leave you-
how long are we staying?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
I don't know.
I was gonna.
Like-
We should probably get everybody together and figure that out.
Yeah, probably. I mean, when we're done this first.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Food first.
Yeah, I think whenever that's done, I think actually figuring out whatever the plan for this town would be the next part of what
Hot.
Ike does.
What have you been up to?
Who?
Huxadoo.
Me.
Hmm.
I'm probably trying to find people who will listen to my wild stories about myself and how cool I am.
Okay. Okay.
Shit, I'm missing story time. Damn it.
Right before we take a break, make a performance check.
Oh yeah.
Because you've
That's
done well
time.
enough tonight that I won't call that deception.
14.
Noted. Okay. And then we're going to take a quick break.
Cool.
All right. Great success.
Join us back here after we take care of human needs.
And animal
Ominous.
needs.
Oh, wow. All right.
Humans are animals.
What is human, really? But
BRB.
BRB. Hello. And we're back. And so I believe Huxley was about to tell some kind of wild tale that may or may not be true.
Well, they're all
Only
Yeah.
slightly embellished.
all true.
You find an audience in it's a young man, and he's actually pulled up a box to sit on while he listens to you, and he's drinking his morning coffee, and he's just like, and there were how many wraiths?
5.
5 wraiths. Wow. Huh. And you're alive?
Yep, fought him off single-hoofedly.
Holy cannoli. Wow. Who taught you to fight?
My mom.
She must be incredible.
She is. And he said, but when he says that, there's conviction. Like, I absolutely 100% believe that.
Cool. Was your mom like an adventuring hero too?
Oh yeah, she's very heroic.
Cool. She single?
Well, it's I gotta go.
Oh. You turn to leave, and as you do, there's another person kind of bustling your way. He had been listening to the first half of your story, but after you told them how you pulled the fire eagle from the sky by leaping and grabbing it by the foot and yanking it to the earth and slamming its head to the ground where it exploded into sparks, and you stood in the middle of them like, he went and got the magistrate, who he tugs along, and the magistrate is an older, kind of fussy looking. He's a kindled corvin. He's got a little pocket watch, and he's got little tiny round glasses, and he comes busting a bag. You're an adventurer. Yes, you're an adventurer.
I mean, I like to think of myself more as a hero, but yeah, I'm an adventurer.
Exactly what I was hoping. Oh, thank goodness you're here. This must be fate. The gods have smiled on us today. Thank heavens. Listen, we need your help. One of the researchers, Kenna. Oh, she's from here originally. She went away to study, and then she came back home in order to study slime physiology. She was going to go to the nearby cabins. She wanted to study different species of slimes. She hasn't come back for days, and at this point, I fear the worst, but I can't find anyone who's brave enough or enough of a hero to go after her.
I'll take the case.
Thank God you're here. Are you alone? That surely. I mean, obvious. Well, if you beat the fire eagle, so I'm sure you're more than capable. But wow.
I have some students that I'm training, and we will go as a group.
Thank heavens.
Mhm.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's perfect. Wow. And so they're just to the south, the caves. It's not difficult to get to. A bit of a swamp you have to get through. And obviously, if you happen to kill a whole bunch of slimes on the way, it would be very, very useful to us. But Kenna's safety comes first. I can offer. How many of you are there?
You see him kind of like counting on his hoofs, and he's like, there are 5 of us in total.
5 total, perfect. I have enough of the coffers. I can give you 5 gold each upon successful return, and then after you return, I'll make sure I'll tell the innkeep that I'll pay for rooms if you need to rest, and once you come back, totally fine. God, thank God. If you could leave as soon as tell you what, let me go get you a map. I'll be right back.
I look around town to see if I can find any of the party.
Yeah, I've definitely finished up with the apothecary, and I'm walking over and like, so what's going on? What are you doing?
We gotta go rescue someone from the slime.
We already have a thing we're doing though.
Yeah, but this is also important. I'm very good at prioritizing. Trust me on
I'll
this one.
say, okay, well, we'll find the others and we'll talk about it.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna head straight towards Penny's cart because that's the one place that I know that everybody would know.
Okay. Penny has set her wares up in a very enticing looking kind of yard sale. And she's just now sitting on a rug that she's rolled out. And she's got little cookies. And she's like, oh, hey.
Hey, have you seen Ike or Cobry at all?
I got to be honest, Cobry's kind of hard to spot as soon as he wanders more than about 10 feet away on account of him being so small. But I did see Ike, much as he was trying to avoid being seen. But sometimes when you're actually shifty, you stand out more. And he went over into the Wrangler's rest. So I don't know, maybe he's getting some breakfast or what. And then Huxley, just a minute ago, was over there telling some tall tales, which, considering his size, are probably the only kind he's about capable of speaking.
Yeah, Huxley's getting us into some situations, so I'm gonna go find the others.
All right.
And I'll head over towards the inn.
Okay. Along the way, you pass a younger hedge who's like, "What's up, mister? Do you like music?"
Yeah, but not right now.
Follow your dreams, mister.
and as he says, follow your dreams. I'll be like, and I'll turn back and be like, all right, what do you play?
Her name's Daisy. And he whips the accordion out of nowhere.
Oh, fantastic. Where do you normally
From
play?
inside, you hear, "Put the damn thing away and clean the rooms." Later, mister.
And I'll turn and I'll head back inside.
Okay. Clearly his mother. There is a older than you by far hedge female behind the bar. We've already been through this. Also at the bar, you see Ike. All my cameras are frozen. Let me see if I can fix that. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're good.
You're moving.
Okay. You're all just voids and blackness. So that's great.
That matches my soul.
But it's okay. I'll just listen to
Beat
you.
me to the joke.
Also at the bar, you see Cobry and Ike. They are eating what looks like delicious, well-cooked meats and greens, and they have drinks.
Okay.
Huxley's mom has got it going on.
I'll
Sorry.
head over and I'll look at Cobry's plate and I'll be like, that seems like a lot for a little guy like you, and I'll just snag a piece of something and just pop it in my mouth.
Oh yeah, man, try it. This is great.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
And then I'll say to both of them and be like, so I think Huxley just signed us up for another job.
Oh yeah.
What kind of
I
job?
don't know what the details are. I told Hux that I'd come and find you guys. How much longer do you guys think you'll be?
How much longer am I allowed to be?
I don't know, as long as you want.
You paid for the meal. You stay as long as you want. How can I fix this?
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Never mind. I'll run to the door and I'll go, Hux! Hey, in here.
And I excuse myself from whoever's around and run on over.
And
Hello.
we'll go inside and I'll be like, they're in here. They're eating some breakfast.
Oh, nice.
Wow, they just keep coming. Hello, strangers. Welcome to the
Hello.
Wrangler's Rest. Can I offer a meal or drink to any of you?
Steak is real good.
How much for a half size one of those?
For half, 2 silver.
Oh, done. Yeah, I'll take one.
Okay, cool. And she heads out back, comes back, gives you food. You know the deal.
And then
And she
I'll
throws in
say,
a cup of coffee.
ooh, and I'll say, okay, Hux, what are we doing? What needs to be done?
Well, we have to go rescue Kenna from the slime.
Who's
From
Kenna?
the slime.
Um,
Is it like a
don't
proper
ask
name?
questions.
Like,
We gotta go.
is it like Kenna from the slime? Is that the full name?
Jenna from
Yes.
the block.
I'm still Jenna from the slime. Yeah, Huxley just kind of looks at you for a moment, and then says, "Yeah, that's what we got to do."
All right. Been a hot minute since I've trudged through the swamps. Fishing
Someone
down
who
there's
looks
not great,
important.
but
I mean, so does this? How long is this going to take, though? Does this take away from the other thing that we're tasked to do?
We'll look at the bartender. Like, how far away are the swamps? They right outside
Well,
town.
the swamps are just south, but where's Kenna got to?
Look at Hux.
You said she was with the slimes?
Yes.
She's probably in the Mockden caves. Then that's, I mean, kind of depends which route you take. You can cut straight through the swamp and it's a few hours, or you could take a much safer route, but you may need to spend the night if you do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, noted. Thank you.
Sounded kind of urgent, Hux?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess as long as we can get this done today, I don't mind. But I do want to make sure that we don't lose sight of the message we were supposed to deliver.
Yeah.
Because we still need to get that to Elderheart.
We could leave that with oh shoot, what's her name? Eliza?
Penny.
Right? Penny.
Originally,
Eliza?
Eliza. I changed it to Penny, and I may
Gotcha.
have said Eliza
Okay.
once or twice. Sorry about that.
No
Yeah,
worries.
Penny.
I wouldn't have remembered the right name anyway, no matter what you did. So
Got it.
so I suppose we could probably leave it with Penny for the day. Just in case she's headed that way. I mean,
Yeah, I guess we'll leave it with her. I trust her at this point. But yeah, okay. Let's try and get this done quick. See if we can get this settled and we can move on.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Let's go.
Huxley, you didn't want young strapping elk boy. No food for you.
I'll take some food to go.
Okay. Just a sec. She comes back and she's got some bread and cheese wrapped up in a napkin that she hands you, and then also dried jerky.
All right.
And then somehow a to-go mug of coffee.
Oh, sweet. Nice. She got the styrofoam. It's all in styrofoam. Yeah. We love that here in Humblewood.
Her own planet.
I'm gonna leave 3 silver on the counter for the food and the information.
Okay.
I will also leave 3 silver.
Oh, you don't. Oh, thank you.
It's a good day.
Good day. It occurs to me that you didn't buy any kind of bed before you got pulled out, and it's the whole reason you came in here in the first place. Sorry, Ike.
No, I came in here to
Steal.
Well, when you say it like that,
yeah, I came.
guy-
I mean, at the I'm not saying I was gonna, go full Skyrim on the place, but a blanket.
The guy who's passed out at the bar, the one who's passed out with a drink at the bar. If you make a sleight of hand, you could probably pick his pocket.
Yep, gonna do it.
And he's passed out, so it's not gonna be hard.
Yeah, as we're shuffling out to leave. Oh yeah, that's an @20 for a 27.
another coupon. Half off all pickpockets today.
222 damage. Okay. You pull from his pocket, number 1, a faded, creased letter that has been unfolded and read many, many times. It is well worn and tear stained. You also find 3 silver and a key.
All right.
and a rock.
Oh,
Just a really pretty rock, like a round river stone. Looks perfect for skipping. It's the real
And
trick.
so they brought us a map to this place, right?
Well, actually, when you step back outside, you see the magistrate standing where he had talked to Huxley and went to get the map, came back, and Huxley
And he's just
vanished.
looking
So
around.
he's literally standing there with the map on him.
so he should be pleased to see 3 adventurers step out. Yeah.
He's extremely.
Aha, yes.
He's like, oh my god, they look so capable. Whew. I was like, oh, there you are. Somehow lost sight of you, the largest person I've ever seen. Here, I this is the map, and it's actually pretty good. It looks like a cartographer had done it, and there are little notes on it and whatnot. And he kind of like circles the town and circles the caves, and then shows you there are 2 routes. One cuts straight through the swamp, and this is like swamp, and there's like danger lines coming up from it. And then there's another path that cuts around the swamp, but for sure that one is going to take at least twice as long. And he says it like, obviously, if it were me, I can't fight for shit. I would take this route, but I would also I would plan on either leaving super early in the morning or spending the night. But if you cut through the swamp, it's maybe 3 hours of travel. But as you do, you're the most experienced and noble hero I've ever heard of. So obviously, you know best.
Yes,
I'll
I do.
glance up at Hux.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I mean, just from your tales of heroism alone, I know your capable hooves can handle anything. And we'll get to work on some sort of statue of you while you're gone. Maybe we'll see.
Excellent.
I'm kidding. We're not gonna make a statue.
You get a statue.
But
that is okay, because helping will be its own reward.
excellent. And like I said, 5 gold for each of you. There are 5. I can do that. Ken is the most important thing. Please go save her. She means a lot to me. She's not my illegitimate daughter or anything, but you know.
I'll start counting and be like, 4 of us.
Oh.
I'll look up Huxley and be like, who's the 5th?
I count for 2. As the teacher, I count for 2. That's how it goes.
I got
You count for 2, right? So as the
Okay.
what? I'm sorry. What was that last part? We'll discuss it later. We'll figure it out later. We'll take care of this for you, kind magistrate. Thank you very much. Huxley, can we go talk?
Yeah.
He heads off.
Did you say teacher?
Yes. I am teaching you all in the ways of fighting.
Oh. Interesting.
I didn't
I
bring
must-
a sword.
Yeah. What if you taught us also? No, we'll circle back. We don't have time. We gotta get going. Do you have that map?
Yes.
So
I
are
think-
we gonna take the longer route or the quicker route? Because I kind of want to get this done as quick as possible.
Obviously, the quicker route's best.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Hell yeah, let's rough it. It's been so long since I've been out in the swamps. Had a buddy who took me down there. We went fishing. Yeah, not really much in the way of fish down there, but yeah,
Did you go
it'll
noodling?
be fine.
I'll lean over to Cobra and be like, "Is this a real story or is this a Huck story?"
Story.
A Huck story? What do you mean?
Yeah. No, it's a Huck story. I went with him.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we both fished together
interesting.
in the moonlight in the swamp.
All right, very good.
Wow.
Night vision.
So, as a side note, I took the fisherman background, and I have the. It gives me an ability that I have a fisherman's tale that I can tell.
Tall tales.
Yeah,
The one that
pretty
got
much.
away.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. Well, I guess let's go tell Penny what's going on, and we'll leave the package with her just in case we all die, and we'll go from there.
Ah, it's me, Penny, waiting for you.
Oh.
So I'll explain where we're going and why we're doing it. That we have to go save the slime lady. And that
Slime lady. Wow. That's going to follow her for the rest of her life.
and I'll hand over the package that I've been carrying and say, this is a note for the leadership of Elderheart. If we don't come back in like 2 or 3 days and you need to leave and you're heading to Elderheart, please just bring this with you and pass it on.
Oh, sure, but I would really rather wait for you to escort me. But all right, it is. I'm sure it's super important. So, all right.
We definitely
It won't be long.
We intend to be
2.5
back, but just in case we all die.
That's not like a plan, though, right?
No.
We're all gonna survive because I'm a good fighter.
Okay.
Usually
Yeah,
out in the
I mean,
swamps, it's
that-
less about dying and more about, just get turned around.
We made it this far. The swamps. Would you guys need any adventurers gear before you go? I do sell the normal stuff, as along with all the other wondery stuff.
You have a
You got good boots?
blanket.
Oh yeah, totally. I got blankets. I got bedrolls. I got I sell pillows, stuffed with down made from not bird folk.
What is it? You know what? Well, I'll just take the blanket and the bedroll. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Sure. More than happy to. Both for. I'll give you a friend discount. Both for 2 silver.
Deal.
Deal. Okay. Great. And best of luck.
Thank you.
Don't die.
All right. And we'll head out of the town and head to the south, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
As you leave town, it really doesn't take long before you notice that the terrain is like starting to get kind of swampy.
Squidgy.
Yeah, like it starts out like a marsh. We're like, this isn't that bad, and then it's like everything's green, and the trees start to get like that layer. And
The
then-
film. The tree film.
Yeah.
Tree film of
Oh.
green and
Oh yeah. While we're walking, like once we sort of get out of town, sort of between when we leave the town and get to the swamp, what is this letter that I lifted off that guy?
it seems like someone that he was deeply in love with has just written him a Dear John letter.
Oh.
Oh.
It's only dated about a week ago, but he's read it what looks like 400 times.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah,
And that may explain why he's drunk.
I'll look
That's
at
rough,
it
buddy.
and I'll just be like, oh, man, yeah, that is rough. Just
Pour one
crumple it
out,
up
man.
and toss it into the woods.
This is
He needs to move on.
Yeah,
You're
this'll-
doing him.
Wow, how
This'll-
sad.
This'll help him move on. Clearly, she wasn't worth it.
Yikes.
As do you read that like at the beginning of it before you get into like the nasty bits of the swamp? It's just like right away. You can't wait. You just gotta read
I
it.
thought you said nasty bits of the letter. I'm like, what?
Oh no! I met another man.
a
and
wild
this is
leather.
what we did. No.
There's just been so many plot twists.
Just asking so that I can include you in perception checks, which I need everyone to make, please.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say about halfway through.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before it gets too slurpy.
Yeah.
Deal. Okay, then a perception check from everybody, please.
17.
10, 17.
5.
24.
Jesus, Corey.
I feel like I'm cheating tonight.
Not at all. You're an owl. You're supposed to see shit. Cobry, you notice it first. Once again, there's a hint of orange that you're like, that ain't right. It's not the same. It's not a swarm, though it is. It almost.
Swamp
It's
gas?
kind of like what you'd imagine a will-o-wisp might look like, except instead of like that cool fairy green or blue, it's fire colored, and you see like probably the size of maybe a softball, and it kind of floats out of the darker portion of the swamp, and then 2 more come up and join it, and then while you're looking at that, like what the frig, Sirius, you notice that from out of the nasty kind of slime trees, there's a brown thing that is otherwise similar, except this one seems to be spitting off like sand or dust as it flies.
Okay.
Excuse me. Do you want to try to stealth past that?
I
don't
would.
seem to be honing in on you.
Yeah, I would like to not interact with those to the best of our ability. So I'd like to try and sneak our way by.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Swamp Thing, exactly the best place to get entangled in things like that.
So stealth checks.
Yes, please.
23.
Yeah.
2.
Okay. That's appropriate.
11 plus 13.
Okay.
Actually, I think I might have. I guess we're not in a forest anymore, right? I have a racial ability that says I have advantage on stealth.
Literally
in
a
forests.
swamp, friend.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're the same color.
All right.
So 13. Who am I, Ike?
Yep. 25.
Okay.
Had to
pretty
put my
solid.
Had to put my point somewhere.
You and me, Ike, we're going on an infiltration mission sometime.
All right. The brown one flies away. Never the wiser. But in case these two don't see, but that one does. One of the red ones, Huck sneezes, I guess, with a 2.
I'm going, Kenna. Where are you?
Kenna,
Even
okay.
though, yeah,
No,
I forget that. Maybe I should stop doing that when I'm trying to hide.
Perfect.
Be stealthy.
So one of the red ones kind of floats over towards you and it gets to about 10 feet and seems to be looking at you sort of curiously.
Mhm.
And you stare back.
I do. I stop in my tracks.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. It
Bats off my
spits-
shield.
It spits like a liquid flame, like, and
Oh.
it does indeed bounce off your shield.
All right.
I kind of back a little bit. Now that it's this close, you can see that it looks like almost like it's like a little naked dude with a nimbus of fire light around him,
Huh.
and he kind of like, and it looks like he's getting ready to attack again. And if you'd like to do something about that, then it feels like initiative.
All right. Yeah. Let's initiative this.
Alrighty.
5. Great. All right.
4, 5, 6. That's what I rolled last time.
It is.
Consistent.
Modified 20.
10.
10.
10.
Am?
Just 10.
10. I'm sorry. Because I can't see you, for some reason I can't hear you.
The nature of perception checks.
+1. Okay. All right. Does anyone want to make a nature check?
Yeah.
I'll do a nature check. Sure, why not?
Or if Arcana is Arcana, if that's better, you can do that as well, considering what it is.
They're about the same for me.
Nope, it's a -1 either way. So what do we got?
Mhm.
I will have a 0. So 1 minus 1 for a 0.
Holy shit! It's a star.
Yeah. I wanna
like
taste it.
I got a 10 on my nature check.
Okay.
13.
There.
13.
7.
7. None of you are quite sure what it is, but 13 feller would probably guess maybe an elemental.
Checks out.
Hmm.
Checks out.
But you're not really sure of details about it. You don't really know what it might be immune or weak to or what it's capable of, but you're pretty sure it's an elemental. And as it makes a little shrill kind of like noise of anger, the other two that were with it start floating over as well. They will arrive in the next round. But for this round, we start, as always, with Sirius. Sirius Radio.
So there's one elemental
3.
or 2? 3.
There's one in combat now. There are
Yeah.
2 coming on up on you. The dust one
Okay.
fucked off.
Okay. And how far away are they?
One of them is in melee. 2 of them will arrive in the next round.
Okay, so one is already physically here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll step up to that one and I'll try and give it a swipe with my scythe sword thingy.
Okay. To give you an idea of the setup, it kind of like Hux always leads the way for some odd reason. He was in front, and it was kind of in front of him, and they had their little face off. So you can like step up besides Hux and take that attack.
Yeah, I'll step around to the right side and try and attack.
Okay.
Let's
sure.
see. 23 to hit.
Absolutely.
And then D6 for damage. Believe that's just 2.
2. Okay. Every little bit helps.
And then I'll use my bonus action to sort of give it a little hit punch. And that one will be a 19.
That also hits.
And that one is just a D4. I'll throw it at my dice tray. That one will be a 3.
Okay, that did more damage. Even though it was just a G4. Okay, cool.
I'm more proficient with the punchies.
You did well. Perfect. You punch it back a few inches in the air, and it makes a sound of disgust and like, how dare you? Except it doesn't talk.
So that is movement action bonus. So I am all set.
Okay. It's next. It had a 19. As interesting as Hux was, Hux didn't do anything to it. Whereas you just punched it in its tiny naked body. What gives?
Sounds like something I would do.
Let's see. Let's see if it recharges that. Nope. So instead, it's going to come at you with tiny flamey claws. That's a 12.
Does not hit.
You with your spiny AC, absolutely not. Okay. And then let me see. I don't know where my D4 went, but I definitely used it earlier. So I'm just going to roll a D8 and then cut it in half.
You'll find out when you step on it.
Yeah, oh, great. Thanks, Kat. Okay, so that does not trigger. So that's its turn. Whee! Next is Cobry somehow.
Oh, really? All right. Since it's being a jerk, I will hit him with a Thorn Whip cantrip.
Ouch.
So that should be an attack roll, I believe. Like a melee spell attack. Yep. And this is at range, actually, even though it says melee. It's going to be an 18 up to like 20, I think.
Okay, you whip the
Where's
tiny
my
naked
bonus?
man.
Yeah, okay.
Roll your tiny
It's
naked
not what
man.
it sounds like.
Oh, it is. It is.
1d6 piercing. I can't get my die out of this tray. That's not the tray. That's still not the tray. There we go. 2 damage.
2, got it. Any bonus or move? You have more movement. You can do whatever you want.
Nah, I think I'm good where I'm at. I'm just kind of
Okay.
chilling back about 10 feet from the melee.
Ike, I'm sorry, I skipped you, but it's your turn now.
Oh,
now.
okay. All right. So we got Tiny Naked Man engaged with Sirius.
Yeah, and then the other two are in missile range if you wanted.
Well,
But it is engaged with Sirius,
Fire
and you're a
missiles.
rogue.
I am a rogue, and yeah, I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the rogue thing and try and. I mean, Is there any conceivable way I could sneak up on this thing? Is it still? We're basically open at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, it is engaged with a friend, so you could use your movement. I'll say,
Okay.
and sure, if you're aiming for sneak attack, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that I got. I was just trying to see if I could be sneaky about it. But yeah, we'll just go up. And I'll just sort of like kind of get around the side of it and just start with the stabbing.
Sure.
And
You sneak behind Huxley somehow, and like use him as a shield so it can't see
all right, so that's a 25 to hit,
you.
and
It's real bad.
see, and that's gonna be 12 damage.
Oh boy, you hurt it real bad. Not real bad.
And I'm gonna just try and knife it with the other hand.
Hamana. Okay, go right ahead.
And it's gonna be a 23. And that'll be 2 more.
Okay. It is barely keeping flight. One of its eyes is crusted shut. A leg falls off.
Oh.
Oh no.
Huxley, you end this turn. You're last to go, my friend.
Okay, all right.
Very nearly dead thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hone in on that and run up towards it and make a mighty swing with my sword.
Okay.
Oh crap! It's a 7.
Oh no!
A whiff.
Some sense of pity, perhaps.
Yes, I was like,
Makes-
oh wow, you're a sad creature.
So you whiff it, but that's you don't feel too bad, frankly. This thing is probably going to die in a moment anyway.
Okay.
But we are back up to the top. The other two, I'm gonna roll separate for them because they joined in late, but they get pretty similar, honestly. Okay, so I'll call them B and C. They have joined in, but not quite yet. First, it's Zeus.
Okay. The other two, are they now in melee range?
Yes.
Okay. Noticing that this one in front of us looks really, really weak, I'm going to make an attack at one of the new guys that just showed up.
Okay, B or C, pick one.
B.
You okay? This one's wearing
And
a hat.
that is a 16 to hit.
That hits it. You knock its hat off.
Okay. So let me get where'd my D4 go? Or my D6? Oh no. D6. 5 damage.
Well done. All right.
And then with my bonus action after swinging at this guy, I'm going to turn back to the first guy and pop him with my palm.
Okay. Thought you were going to have some mercy, but guess what? Nope.
No. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Okay. And let's see if he falls out of the air.
If
4
you
damage.
do any damage, it dies.
4 damage.
Okay. I need you, Huxley, and Ike to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Don't forget you have plus
I have
1
my
to
plus
be
1.
serious because of your mouse.
16.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll for your mouse. He's fine.
Does the +1 just go to Sirius, or is that?
Yeah, it's just me.
Sadly, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's from his kangaroo mouse.
I'll throw you the mouse. Catch.
Oh!
It's a 17.
It's got 1 hit point.
I drop it and
You
it's
still have to name
done.
it. That's what it is.
Yeah, the rogue only got a 9. on his dex save. So yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, noted.
Yep.
And Hux, you were the only other one in range because Cobry used a whip, which I think means he wasn't within.
Right.
He didn't have to be that close. Yeah, okay.
17.
17. Okay, you are all good except for Ike.
I don't like it.
I'm not gonna times that by 2 instead of roll it. That's cocked. I'm not gonna do that to you. Okay, that's a little better. You take 8 fire damage as it
Oof.
explodes in a burst of lava.
Oh my god.
Whew. Okay. I am still conscious.
Great.
Just.
Oh.
That one's dead, clearly, but it's now the other two's turn. One of them's gonna go straight for Sirius because it just exploded their companion.
How did you avoid getting lava on you when you literally palm striked it to death? That
Spikes,
probably
man.
looked very
Very
impressive.
fast.
That's my question.
That's only a 9, and again, you're made of AC, so.
I am Spike.
Whereas letter C is going to go for Hux because he's the most tall. And that is a 15.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Perfect. These two are so shocked that their friend just exploded that they both absolutely whiff.
Yeah, that's
in fact,
rough.
They bounce into each other and like, oh, sorry, man. Like, no, you're the right of right. That was completely my fault.
Wait, are they speaking common?
They speak Ignan and Terran.
Okay.
But there's subtitles.
Yes.
You forgot to turn them off after you watched that foreign film. Ike, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna not get up close to this batch. And I'm just gonna start throwing knives from
Okay.
a distance.
So you push yourself back out of explodey range and hurl a knife.
Yep. So first one of those. Okay, that's gonna be a modified 20. And
Yes.
Nice.
this one, yeah, this one's engaged with. Well, they're both engaged with somebody. So yeah, I'll say I'm
They're
chucking
both
at.
gonna be married in the spring. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
So I'll throw at the one attacking Hux, and
Mhm.
I'll get sneak attack for 10,
Nice.
It's a good hit.
and offhand knife is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
All right,
They're naked, so
that'll do 2 more.
2 more. You got it.
I'll just
It
keep on backing up.
seems to be oozing lava, and it gives you a look like you've insulted it, but also that you have killed it. So there we go. After you, we're down to Cobry.
I'll move over to Ike and hit him with a healing spell.
With my mace.
Mace of healing.
Heel turn.
What is the numbers? 1d8 plus spellcast modifier. D8, that's you. Yep. 7 plus 3? 9 plus 3 wisdom, right? Yeah. So 10 healing. For
Nice.
Ike.
Nice. You're back to full.
Back to
You gotta stop catching things there, friend.
Yeah.
Anything else for you, Cob?
Nope,
Brian?
that'll be me.
Okie doke. Hux.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try something weird because now's the time to do that. I think. I want to take my bedroll and try to throw it on one of these dudes.
Okay.
You trying to do some Thran shit over there?
Yeah.
As one does.
Smothering it. Ooh. Make an attack roll? Just a straight attack roll with your dex mod?
It's like an improvised net.
4.
Yo.
Okay.
Beep
You
boop.
throw your bedroll into the swamp.
Yeah!
Well,
Have at you.
I'll look at Hux and be like, what? What? Why?
I'm still in melee range of one of them, aren't I?
Yep.
Yep. I just kind of look over and shrug, and then just settle back behind my shield.
Okay. That one puts its tiny fingers in its tiny mouth and whistles very, very sharply.
Oh boy.
And one more appears.
We're so dead.
Okay, that was him. Okay. Oh, your Ike's back up to full. You guys are doing great, actually.
Wait, what? Huh?
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh.
All right, back up to the top. Serious.
So I started attacking B, right?
Yes.
So
you knocked
he's the one
C's
who
out.
currently has damage.
C
but
does. C does because that's the one that Ike focused on because that's the one that was engaged with Hux.
Haha, okay.
So B and C are damaged. The new arrival, D, who I will now roll initiative for. Okay.
I'm only in melee range with one of them then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to take my swing at him with my weapon.
Mhm.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And damage on the weapon. Am I supposed to be adding my proficiency modifier to my damage?
no, not typically.
Not typically, right? Okay, just making sure. 4 damage with the weapon.
Perfect. Thank you.
And then I will come around with the palm strike on my bonus action. Ooh, and that one is a 20 to hit modified.
Absolutely hits. Pop it in its tiny nose.
Right in the bridge of the nose. And we've got a 4 again.
4 damage. Okay. Beautiful.
And then I don't want to move. I want to stay right where I am, so I will hold my position here.
You want to attack? You do? Okay. My cat says attack. So
Good choice.
the one that you just punched is going to, let me see if it gets that back. It does. It's going to use its fire breath. Oh, okay. Ike had moved around and Cobry had moved to him. So they are
Right.
not within the cone, but Hux and Sirius are, as it goes, shoo, and
Bless you.
fire comes out. I need both you guys to make a dexterity saving throw. Please do well.
Can I say bless you and get advantage?
No.
19.
It's not its religion.
16.
Okay, good news. That's a good save. You only get half damage. Oops. And 9. So take 4 damage, both of you, each as fire happens.
All right, I'm starting to have a very bad day.
Fire
I am
ban.
visibly hurt.
Okay, that was B. C is going to fly its little self close to Cobry. C was engaged with Ike, so actually Cobry's in range anyway.
Mhm.
Luckily, it's a 6, and I don't think that hits you, buddy.
Nope.
Right? You've got to have a better AC than that. I just want to assume you do. So now it's D, and D is going to use its tiny claws to rake at Ike. That is a 21.
That'll do. That'll do.
Okay. Luckily, these things don't do a great deal.
Till they explode.
Unless it gets max. So that's +1. So 5 slashing and 2 fire. So 7 total, sorry.
Okay.
Good news though, that's all of them. No, wait, that was C. There's still D. My bad. There's still another one.
No, I thought that was D.
The
No,
reinforcements.
that was C because that's the one that you had attacked. D is brand new.
Okay.
So there were 4 total, right? One's dispatched. One did a fire breath. One did a claw.
Yeah, fire breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the claw is the one that just hit.
Well,
So there's-
there was one that attacked Cobra, and there was one that attacked me.
Yeah.
So that would be the 3 that
Yeah.
are alive.
Cool. Bye. Fire breath hit those 2. Oh, one of them whiffed at Colbury? Yeah, it was a 6. It happened, and it was such a
6.
stupid roll. I already forgot about it. Okay, yes, that's all of them. Good job. Yay! Ike, your turn.
Okay. All right. So the one that is there's one right up on me then.
Yeah, B is still right up on Sirius, and C and D are with you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta deal with this one that's right in front of me then. So yeah, we'll get to swinging. Okay, gonna whiff with the offhand. That's a 1.
How much?
It's a
Oh,
one,
yeah.
one on the offhand.
Hold the phone, friend.
The main hand will
Is
be
that
a
a nat
15.
one?
It is.
Was that a nat one?
It is a nat 1 on the.
Oh.
The cards.
That's surprisingly kind. You feel so emboldened by your utter failure, you can make another attack as a free action.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
All
with
right.
you.
Well,
Channel
let's-
that frustration.
So yeah, let's see if the offhand knife does anything. Oh, that's so much better. That's a 19 on the die. So okay.
Okay, good.
All right. So, and the rapier got a 15.
That's
15
the
hit.
deck of blunders available by Gemhammer and Sons. Gemhammer and Sons. How much?
15 to hit on the other weapon.
Okay, and what's your total damage?
Total damage is gonna be. Ooh. All right. 8, 11, 12. 12 total.
Okay. You and Ike need to make dexterity saving throws as it explodes.
Very good.
I can Cobra.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That one's a nat 20.
Yeah.
And a
you'll
15
only
plus
take-
mod 17.
You both only take half.
All right.
Sweet. Half of.
Hope it's 1.
They were both ones. So you would take 2 damage. No, you take 1 damage
Oh.
because they're both ones.
Good.
And it was a 2d6. So
I have
you take
Nice.
1 damage.
back to 1 HP.
You're doing it.
Oh,
You're doing it.
And that guy is off the board. There are only 2 left. One of them still in front of you 2, and the other one dealing with Sirius and Hux. If that concludes your turn, Mr. Ike, then it's Cobra's turn.
Yep, that'll be me.
I imagine he's like, I just fixed. I
Just
just
fixed you.
fixed.
I just.
Just took care of this problem.
it.
All right. So the one next to me is not been attacked at all, I think.
Correct. He's fresh and
Okay.
incredibly naked. Actually,
Um,
the bee had a silly hat. Let's give this guy a fake beard.
Groucho Marx glasses.
Okay.
Just to help the viewers at home who can't see this in the theater of their mind keep track of what's happening.
And then the other one was attacking Huxley, sounded like, and was pretty hurt.
Yes, it's been bopped in the nose several times.
Okay. I'm going to step away from Ike and this one. I will
Do you
provoke
have
an
any
attack of
kind of-
opportunity.
Yeah, unless you've got it disengage or something.
Not disengaging.
Okay, well then it does burn its reaction. But it's only a 5, so
Does not hit. And I will do a Thorn Whip at the one that is attacking Huxley once I'm sufficiently far away from Ike.
okay. So this is the already hurt one.
That's gonna whiff. That's a 4, like a 7, something like that.
Yep, 7. I'm sorry. Their AC is low, but not that low.
No, 9.
Still not that low.
Yeah. Still not that low.
Okay.
Yeah, call that my turn.
Okay. Hux.
Hmm.
Lee.
I am going to just kind of stay behind my shield and try to look
No,
pretty regal.
it might work better now that your bedroll is damp.
Yeah. Yeah, this was all part of my plan. Yeah, the damp bedroll really helps me in this moment where I will hide behind my shield and give myself the old lay on hands because I need it. Yeah. Yep. So Hux appears to do nothing this turn.
Okay. We're back around again to Sirius. Sirius, you notice that C, or actually B, it doesn't matter. The one that had a hat takes in a big breath of air, and you can see a little flame inside, and you get the idea that it also has a flame breath that it can use because it rolled a 6 on a d6, and therefore it can do that this turn if it gets its turn.
And this one is the one that I've hit a couple of times. I've gotten 2 regular strikes on it and 1 punch.
This one's pretty hurt.
He's pretty hurt.
And he's gonna go out in a blaze of glory. Oh, there's those songs we promised Twitter. There you go.
Yes, songs of the wood.
We
With
need DMC'd.
Accordion accompaniment.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try and make sure that he goes down. I'm not gonna try and do anything silly.
Okay.
All right, so weapon strike, 16 to hit.
It does.
Damage 3.
Okay.
Still standing.
Well, floating.
Well, still a lot. Still hasn't exploded.
An arm falls off.
An arm falls off. Okay. I'll take my melee strike with my fist, my bonus action. 17 to hit.
Do you? Fists of fury.
D4. Another 4.
Okay. It is really, really hurt, but it is floating still, and it's its turn.
So with my movement.
Yes.
So he's here. I'm here. Wherever I am, I would like to see.
I can't see you, but I'm.
Oh, you're right. You can. Wherever the group is, I want to rotate around his body, so that way if he's still blowing it at me, it only hits me.
Okay.
I don't want to step out of his opportunity attack range. I just want to slide around him to make him blow his breath away from the rest of the group.
You can definitely do that. And I'll say that it doesn't. You could have also hidden behind Hux's shield with him, but this is very noble of you, and I like it a lot. Are you staying within its melee as you just kind of like spinning it like your dance partners?
Yes. Yep. I'm staying within melee range. I don't want to provoke an attack. I just want to.
Because it would have its reaction back. It's a new round.
I just want to spin him to a new direction.
Okay. So then it will use its turn to puke at you, and I need a dex save, please.
Dex save. 13.
That'll do it. So you take half. You take 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. Okie dokie.
And it's like, fuck you. That is, B is, well, C or B. B. That was B. So now it's D's turn. He's next up. D is fresh and in front of.
He took a swipe at Cobry as I was stepping away and is in melee with Ike, I believe.
Technically, he's still in melee with Ike. So I get. Oh, Ike, buddy, I love you, but he's right in front of you. Maybe he'll whiff.
Maybe. It's a chance.
Nat 20! Nat 20 time!
No!
Deck of Wonders. Wait, Sunders, which one is it? Gotta go do the thing.
Sunders.
Maybe it'll negate it.
After you guys had so damn many of them.
Told you.
The last
the luck
one gave us an extra attack. Maybe this is just gonna blanket. It didn't happen.
This powerful attack slashes the enemy's face. You have disadvantage on charisma saving throws until it is fixed.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm unconscious
far.
anyway. With
Yeah.
How unconscious?
This is a 1d4.
yeah, let's see.
Oh boy, this was claws. So this is 4 and then 1. So that would have been 4 slashing and 1 fire doubled.
Well, if
So
it's
8 and 2.
doubled,
It's
Wait.
a crit.
well, wait. So wait, how much? What's the number total then?
It was 4 slashing doubled, so 8, and then 1 fire doubled, so 2, so 10.
And if that is the case, I am dead.
Oh.
What can we do about this?
'Cause
I
I
don't
only-
think
I only
that's
have-
true.
I only have 9
You-
max HP and 1 HP
Well-
left.
You
If
need
it
to take
just-
double your total health points for instant kill damage.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
like
would
not your
Okay.
current.
You would need
Okay,
to
I
be
see.
negative 18. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am just unconscious.
Yep.
You're a bit
Very much
smeary.
so.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
Your leg falls off.
Oh yeah. I'm out.
Oh no.
Big slash across the beak. Like, oh yeah.
Ooh, it might scar, but it's gonna look so cool.
It's gonna look real cool.
Yeah, that was D. And let me check
I
that.
see some
No.
points being used.
Oh,
I mean, I
what's
just
going on?
I redeemed a disagree, which granted,
Okay, what are you disagreeing with?
well, I disagreed that the attack hit, but that said, my channel points don't count because I have infinite channel points. So there's
You have
that.
infinite?
Well, yeah, I make them. They come from me. So like, I can redeem as many as I want, and that's not really what disagree is for. Disagree is
Yeah.
more
I mean,
for a rules
I
thing.
could pull a different Sunder and see if
No,
it's better.
no, it's fine. It's like this is part of D&D. You get knocked unconscious.
Disagree. Okay. That was it. 16. So it would have been your turn. Can you make a death saving throw?
I shall. In the tray. 15. So I pass. Pass my
Perfect.
first.
Good. That's a success. This is exactly the sort of thing that someone with Spare the Dying could have helped with, but Penny ain't coming in the swamp. Gross.
No, this is fine. This is fine.
Cobry, it's your turn. There is one that is almost dead, and there's another that's looking fresh and feisty. And Ike appears to be floating face down in the muck.
Oh,
Wait. Can he have landed on my bedroll at least?
Yeah.
As he's falling, just that looks comfy.
Just a big soggy, cold, wet bedroll.
It's gonna get
It's like
so-
considering they explode when they die, I am a little concerned about you guys now. Like for a minute it was looking fine, but ooh.
so I will. The one that's fighting with, I presume, Sirius and Huxley are both in range.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Huxley and I were standing side by side, and I spun the guy around, so we're on opposite sides of him right now. Like if he's in the center of the clock, we're at 6 and 12.
Okay. I'm probably somewhere perpendicular to that? Question mark.
You were about 10 feet away. Depends
Sure.
on how big the explosion is.
Yeah, so I'm still away. I'm actually going to keep backing up to about 25 feet away, and I want to Thorn Whip the one that is the super hurt one that they're fighting.
Okay.
So rolling that. 10.
No.
Ugh.
Just
God.
barely. Like you see like a hair is like
Aaron, if you kill this thing, I go down.
what a cow.
So the idea is Thorn Whip allows me to pull something,
Oh.
Close. Yeah, but you whiffed. So you're
but I
pulled
whiffed.
nothing. Yeah, you're Pro Jackson shit. Yeah. And I ain't Jack, so
All right, what's the deck that I need to do points for? Wonder? Is that the one?
Well, there's-
Points.
you can
Oh.
do Wonder, Thunder, or Blunder. They're all in there.
Wonder. I got points for
Wonder.
that.
Right.
I have
Wonder
very few
is
points.
spell effects, and you did just cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, sure, that'll work.
That's what you wanted.
Give me something.
Uh-oh.
Who is the nearest creature to you with the setup that you've just done? I know you're like 25 feet away
Probably,
from that.
I would say it's either Ike on the ground or Huxley because I pulled off to the other side. So,
or D, I guess.
no,
I
D
will
would
be
be
the
on the
closest.
backside. It'd be Huxley if we're talking live creature. If we're talking any creature, it'd be Ike.
Well, he's still alive. He's not dead.
Well, he's down though, but
He's dead to us, and that's what matters.
no.
Tell you what. Even it's Hux odd. It's Ike,
Oh no.
and it's odd. So
Damn
it's
it.
Ike. Ike.
Yeah.
As the nearest creature, you are now cursed for one day to end all of your sentences with the word blurple.
Oh.
Okay.
He's gonna wake up and he's gonna be like, Blurple!
Ah, that friggin' hurt blurple.
All right, that was worth 2,000 points.
That's
It was to me.
so that's for a whole day. Okay, sweet.
Ike just became a character.
Oh yeah.
The facial scar and the blurple.
Wow.
That I tried. Good luck, everybody.
Cobra, that was you. Hux, you're up.
Wow, so okay, there's just a bunch of bad choices to make now, huh?
Sure are, blurple.
Okay, all right. So there's still one engaged with me, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna take my shield and I'm gonna try to throw the shield down on top of it and like get on top of the shield like I'm taking a grenade.
Oh, like Captain America stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yep.
Okay. I like it. Give it a go.
All right. Go shield. I don't know what to roll for this.
Sounds like an attack.
Roll a standard attack, but without a weapons bonus.
Okay.
There's the shoving a creature action, which instead of an attack, you do strength athletics, which is opposed by the opponent's strength athletics.
Sure. Let's do that.
Or
Let's do
acrobatics.
it. That sounds good.
You're probably stronger than this little thing.
Oh, we're gonna find out that's not true.
You can defend with strength
Alright.
or dex acrobatics.
Strength
That's a dirty
acrobatics.
one from the flying
Okay,
dude.
all right. I got a 13.
You managed to, and roll unarmed strike.
It's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Okay.
It just does 4 bludgeoning straight up.
Yep.
That's
1
enough.
plus.
From underneath the shield, you hear your shield becomes very, very hot.
I
Yeah.
probably try to move away from that situation for a moment.
Okay.
Grip my
That
sword
makes
with both hands now. Stand over the shield.
Cool. So there's just D left, y'all.
And D has taken no damage so far.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Hux, does that finish it up for you?
Yeah.
Cool beans. Serious.
Okay. With the 4 mystery potions that I have, what colors are they?
One
Blurple.
sec. One is brown. One is clear. One looks like rainbows. And one is
Rainbows.
kind of brown, but a different brown. Like a much lighter brown. So dark
So
brown, light brown.
None of these
rainbows.
inherently look like a bad healing potion or anything like that.
What would that even look like?
I don't know. Red. Okay. I am going to.
You paid this guy for his mystery craft beer. I don't think they're going to accidentally be a healing potion.
Well, maybe it'll be one healing. I don't know.
Also, the second guy you bought from literally sells healing potions.
Well, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah. He's like,
All right,
it'd be 50 for a real one, or I'll sell you a disguised one just for kicks.
I'll move over to Ike. And I would like to. Can I do a medicine check to try and stabilize him?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna head over. I'm gonna.
You didn't buy like the healer's kit or the herbal kit or anything, did you?
No.
Okay.
And that's not quite something that I start with, but I am proficient in medicine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go over to Ike, and the first thing I'm gonna do is flip him so his face is up and out of the water. That step one.
By water, you mean bedroll, but yes.
Bedroll, mud roll, whatever. And then I will do a medicine check of some number, and we'll see if I can stabilize him. How about a 19?
Stabilized.
Okay. So the man will not die.
Good
I know that I can't heal him. I can't do any of that stuff with just a medicine check right now, but
I dare say you've done enough, good sir.
good enough. So that would be my movement and my action. I don't think I have any bonuses this early on other than punching. So I am done.
Okay, cool.
You can't just bonus action
means-
BAP unless you've already attacked. Sounds like
I have to
you
have taken a
need to
melee
already
swing.
be-
Ah.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I do this?
I guess there is a world, but I would have had to move to D to punch him, and then move away. Opportunity attack.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
kinds of weirdness.
Cool. Huxley, can you make a saving throw versus charisma?
Yes. 10.
Meets it, beats it. That was the save. So good job.
I did it.
You did it. Then having done that, it does nothing else but look vaguely disappointed in itself.
Yeah.
Ike, you're still out. You do not need to do anything, but why don't you roll? And if you get a 20, you can be awake.
Okay, let's see. Nope, it's a 7. I'm still fine.
Okay. Totally cool.
Yep.
Welcome
That's
to
one dodge death roll. Or
a hit point.
yeah.
Oh, no, because you're because of your stabilization. I'm just
He
rolling to
doesn't
wake
need
up.
to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
So,
that if
yeah.
you had not been stabilized, that
Yeah.
True.
yeah.
Down to Cobra again.
All right, let's try this thorn whip thing again.
Gotta love a cantrip.
8 plus 5. That'll be 13.
13, that'll hit.
All right, we're doing that. That's a 6 on the damage.
Okay, 6 damage. And are you pulling it like you planned the first time?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, away from whomever it is near, which I assume is Ike.
Does it pull you right up into your melee, or can you?
No,
choose?
so I've been moving back. It pulls 10 feet, and I have a 30-foot range on it, so I'm kind of like fishing it.
Okay, so now it's 25
Out in the middle
feet.
of nowhere, ideally.
20 feet away from him, and then it should be about 10 feet away from Hux.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you. Anything else you want to do, buddy?
That's it.
If
This
Okay.
doesn't have bonus actions, and I'm saying.
Yeah, if it's forced to move, you can't take an opportunity attack, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, you
I'm
can't
actually
be
not sure.
pulling it away with your whip and also punching it as you pull it away with your whip.
No, I'm saying if as
Yeah,
it was pulled
I
away
wouldn't
from
get the
Hux.
attack.
Oh, I don't think Huxley would have
Hux wouldn't
have
have
to
been close enough.
real
Not close
fast
enough.
reactions to do that, considering it's a whip crack that's pulling it away. But
Okay.
you know what, Huxley? Why don't you roll a d20 and tell me what you get?
Yes. I got a 7.
Okay, then that's going to be a no. I would have given it on 12 and up, but wah wah.
Well, there
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, opportunity attack just says when leaving your reach.
Yeah, I think we looked at it before. Let's.
Oh.
I'll look it up. It's no big deal.
Nope, never mind. There's actually. I just needed to finish reading the paragraph. It doesn't work.
Okay. Well, it was fun to roll anyway. Huxley, it's your turn. Anyway, it's now 10 feet away from you.
Oh gosh, I gotta look up the servant business here. Let's see.
Servant's business.
You've got your rush. You can charge at it.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing that. I was just trying to figure out if it does a push or not. If I move at least 20 feet.
The last group I ran, Abs had a pronghorn, and we would call it the pain train, and he would do like the Terry Tate office linebacker, the pain train.
Love it.
Nice.
Choo-choo noises.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally gonna charge in now.
Cobra, don't forget, you can get zoomies at any time.
Yeah, that adds bonus actions, and I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay, not yet, anyway.
Nice.
I would like to pick my shield back up if it's not hot.
It's been 6 seconds.
Maybe it was a special quick kind of. Okay, I just run towards it with my sword, but I'm doing a charge, so I got the antlers down, and I'm getting ready to get this dude. Actually, what I do is I will back up so that I can get that full 20-foot charge, and
pulling back one of those cars. Yep.
Yeah, yep. And then I run through the muck and
splurt.
Geez, I did use up all my good rolls earlier. This one's gonna be an 11 to hit.
11 is its AC.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. All right, that is going to do 7 damage.
Nice.
7 piercing damage.
Knock it, right? I don't know if you knock it straight out of the air because I think that puts it prone, right?
Let's see. If it's large or smaller, they can make a strength saving throw against a DC of my prof bonus +8 plus strength. On a failure, they're pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. Its strength is -1, so that's a 13.
All right, so we're dealing with 5. 14. So it does not pass that. It is. Yeah, I can push it 10 feet.
Okay, you push it 10.
Get that shove in. Yep.
It goes.
Yep.
And is that your turn, my love?
I'm gonna dig my hooves into the ground and get ready to do it again, and that's my turn.
Perfect. Back around to the top. Sirius, I look past my cat's fluffy paunch and see that it is your turn.
Okay, so this thing is now a good 30 plus feet away from me.
Wait, 30 feet? I think I moved to 10 and Hux moved to 10.
Right.
Be about 20, right?
But I had moved far away from Hux to where Ike was down.
You did. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Someday I'll have maps, guys. Someday.
Yeah. It's fine.
Theater of the mind.
What? I gotta check something. I'm sorry.
You could always force feed it the love potion.
I considered it.
It's very tiny.
I considered it.
That would probably take it straight out. Like a
Um,
whole beer for a tiny creature.
yeah, I'm going to take my action to once again reach behind me, pull out a quill as a dart, and just chuck it at him.
Sure. What's the range on your darts?
Range on darts. Dart 5e range.
Probably like 20/60, so that might be long range.
Yeah, it's 20/60, so I will step forward 10 feet to get within 20, and then do the regular attack. So we've got a 2 on the die, so no.
Sorry, friend.
It's all good. no bonus actions. I am all set.
Okay, cool. It's its turn. It's quite far from everybody. Let's see if it can do this. Nope. So it will once again. You dropped that. Pardon me. You don't have anything in your hand. Yours is wood. All right. Well, that spell's not really going to do anything, is it? Huh. How about that? Okay. It's going to use its motion then. What's its speed? 20. Yeah. All right. 30 feet, which is perfect for what it needs to do. So, Cobra, it's coming for you because you whipped it good. Dun, 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 dun.
Fair enough.
Hi, sweetheart. This is very awkward. Thank you. It's a 16, but its claws to hit is a +3, so that's 19 to hit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an easy hit.
Okay, and then this is my. So slashing is only 2 damage, but somehow you take 4 fire damage.
So that's 6 total.
Correct.
All right. A little worse for wear, but still standing.
Okay. It then insults your mother, but in a different.
Oh wow,
language.
rude.
And the subtitles are blurred out, so you can't see what it says, but you know it was bad.
Damn, we got the non-explicit version, huh?
Yeah. Ike, try another D20. You can rise on a 19 or a 20.
Alrighty. That is a 17. Close, but no.
Oh.
You think about getting up, but nah.
Nah. Just another
This
5.
water's
minutes.
awfully comfy.
If I get up, I have to do stuff. Gross.
Ogre, you push aside thoughts of your mother, and it's your turn.
All right, he's in melee range, isn't he?
Yes.
All right.
On the bright side, he looks quite bloody. If he had blood. Magma-y?
Yeah,
He oozes something.
lava-y.
Guess I'll just bap it with my spear.
Okay.
No, I'll do another thorn whip, I guess. I think I've got a better attack with that. 15.
15 certainly hits.
And we'll roll the d6. Is a 2.
That's 2 damage, okay.
And that's all I got.
Cool. Hux.
All right. So we got a guy who's all magma all the time. I'm gonna
All the time.
Magna Carta. Okay. I'm gonna back up and charge this guy again.
Do it again. All right. You can squeeze right past Cobra and avoid him and hit this thing, assuming you don't get a 1.
Oh boy. All right. Everything's on the line here. Well, I didn't get a 1, but I also don't know if I hit it. That's a 10 on the dice. So yeah, I did. I run right by it.
You don't have any bonuses, just a straight up 10, or is there a plus anything?
It's a 5 on the dice.
Oh.
With the addition, yeah, it's 10.
A dirty, nasty, filthy
The
10.
Dirty 10. Yep.
Flirty Herbert's mess. Okay.
Yeah.
Up to the top. Sirius, it's your turn to do some serious damage.
Will I just rolled a 20?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in and I'm gonna do a couple melee strikes and see if he blows up and kills us.
Walk up and forget.
I don't want to be in melee range when this thing dies. So, but so move up to him. Take my weapon swing.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
What's your weapon, by the way? I don't remember.
It is rules wise a sword, but
it's a scythe or a sickle.
it's like a scythe, like a sickle, like a curved like harvesting weapon.
Okay. You hit.
And then it is 3 damage.
Okay. Looking real bad, guys.
Still has not exploded. Okay.
Has not
Uh,
exploded.
Go for the palm strike. That is a 23.
Oh, yes.
I'll roll that. I'll find that caltrop on the floor later. I'll use this one. And that is 2 damage.
Dude, oh my god. It's but it doesn't explode.
All right.
1 hit point.
2, but
That.
1 hit will probably do it.
That
It
is
does.
it for me.
Yeah, it has its last chance here to do some damage. It leaps at your face with claws out and misses your face entirely.
I think that's probably some kind of action that I have to take, but I just want to look. It is an action. Okay, never mind. Proceed.
Ike, want to try for a 17 or higher?
Let's see.
You can applaud your friends here at the end.
Nope, it's 2.
Okay. You're like, actually, this is kind of comfy in like a slimy way.
Just
I
steadily
have become one
sinking
with
into
the
the
slime.
swamp.
Cobry.
All right, I think I'm going to take the risk and I'll run back about 20 feet again.
Okay, that's your choice.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it would because Hux didn't knock it away.
Perfect. Thorn whip.
Mhm.
5 again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There ain't much of it left, but it's like, haha.
And that'll be it for me.
So I can stop this roost. Huxley, it's your turn again. Amazing.
Wow.
Party of 4 and one of them down. This happens quick.
Yes. Okay. All right. I'm going to try once again to back up, charge this guy.
I'd say your shield is safe enough to pick up, but you kind of left it behind. So.
Yeah, I'm far away from it now. I figure we're just going in. All right. That's much better. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
You hit it so hard.
Power thirst.
Is this with your sword?
No, it's just my antlers. It's just an unarmed
Horns.
thing. My horns. Oh yeah, just gonna overkill this thing.
Question before you do: was this the one that pushes it away, or is it just a smack with your antlers?
It can push it away. There's a strength check involved, and I do not know what order that resolves in.
Okay, it fails the strength check. You can push it away, which is good because this is going to push it out of Cobry's range because he would have also taken explodey damage.
Okay, all
Now
right.
it's just
So
you.
yep. So I push it, and it takes 12 damage this time.
And I need you
Super
to make your deck save, please, as it
All right.
triggers Death Burst.
Yeah, that's gonna fail. That's a 2.
Actually, it doesn't matter because you push it 10 feet away from yourself.
Yeah, if that push resolves before the damage, then, or if there's a
Good.
delay or whatever. Okay.
You know what? I'll say you take a quarter.
Okay.
A little bit of
Take 2.
explosion as a treat.
2 fire damage.
Okay. All right. I can survive that.
And the swamp falls kind of
Did you find
silent.
some way to turn away from it because cool guys don't look at explosions?
Yes. Yes. I
Fades
turn
went
away.
on.
I turn and walk away slowly.
The air stinks of burnt algae and feathers. But you did it, y'all.
He did it. I'm gonna collect my bed roll and
It's-
probably realize it's,
still in
way
use.
heavy. Well, yeah.
Pretty-
I just pull it out from under
and-
him. Yeah, no, I realize it's probably not worth using. I'm gonna do a lay on hands to give my buddy the crow 1 HP
Okay.
as a gift.
Oh. Cool.
And I'm gonna get my shield.
So Ike staggers back to his feet. All of his feathers are bent in the wrong way. And, oh, geez, that was rough, guys. But you made it, and now you can continue on to the slime caves in the next session.
Yay,
We did it. We
slime.
survived.
We
Ike,
survived.
how you feeling?
Yeah. Blurple.
You survived the random encounter.
Sorry, I'm not
Ike-
letting the session end without asking Ike how he's feeling.
Ike, I'm sorry.
Because
How are you feeling? Don't forget that you're cursed.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, never. No, this is gonna carry through at least. I mean, obviously at least through the next session. So.
You could put that in your notes, Blurple.
Oh yeah. It's I got that jotted right down here.
You're the best.
So I don't normally take notes, but that one's got to stay.
It was the best use of
Well, good job, everybody.
this will surely save him.
Blurple.
Blurple.
Yeah, is it blurple or plurple?
It's with a P.
With a it's
Oh,
even worse.
plurple.
Plurple.
Ah.
Oh god. Say the word plurple.
Blurple word casual.
All right. Yeah,
Well, thanks to our viewers. Thanks to those who
Yes.
spent points and came by. And I see your comment about dice cams, and we'll certainly think about it. I still need to get clearly some mappage happening. And I think there's a way I could do it if I signed into the Zoom with my phone and my phone's camera was pointed at the map. But
Yeah, this
I only
is
just got my terrain map for Christmas, so please be patient.
yeah, most of our wants and needs would be solved by just adding more cameras to the problem. Which I mean, like money and space being no object, hell yeah.
Also, I think we like with D&D Beyond, we wouldn't really need to make the full characters to just utilize the dice.
That's true.
Technically no. Yeah, we could just if we wanted, we could just use the dice, just roll flat dice and just do the math that we're doing anyway. But
Rocks.
but yeah, but at the same time, like
I do like
we
rolling
got
around
all
with black.
these.
My rocks. I gotta.
But yeah, we could use the
Shiny
D&D
map
Beyond
rock.
overlay like we do with Hellscape Navigators.
It's a thought.
Yeah, there are ways. There are ways, and we're it's
Then
session.
how is
it's
Jeff
session
gonna
2.
lie? Or how is Ian gonna lie?
Look, I got
Jeff,
ways,
huh?
man. I got ways.
Let me
All right.
close my tab on Magma Methods.
Meg methods.
It's a damn good thing that the dust one went away because I wasn't expecting it to get that close. And when the dust one explodes, it blinds everyone.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's worse than it should be.
Hmm. But they have all these they can summon other methods, and then they had the flame breath, and they can cast heat metal, but they kept failing the spell roll, so it was like.
Oh, good.
And I forgot that Sirius had a scythe because I was looking to see if anyone had metal weapons, but you had dropped your shield and you were out and your staff is wood. So I was like, well, I guess there's no point in casting, so he'll just try this instead. But I forgot about the scythe, so you're lucky there.
Well,
Well, that was super
We
fun, guys.
survived
I had
that.
a really fun time. That was so fun.
Yes.
Yeah, we
I
did
like the
good.
part where we survived.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good
For
one.
now.
My
For now.
favorite was Hux hurling his bedroll into the swamp.
I know what to do.
Like the whole.
That'll
party
make it
came
into
up.
a story in some way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah.
We'll fudge up the details a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Do some post editing.
That would have been really cool though, because it would have. I would have let it smother it out and contain the explosion, but then you did it with the shield, so that's cool too.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah. So
I love you
Take it away,
guys.
Ian.
yeah. Thank everybody for watching. Thanks for everybody who was in chat. Do consult gemhammer.com. Get yourself some D&D stuff. They got dice, they got decks, they got books, they got a lot of cool stuff. Use code PowerWordCasual on checkout and get yourself a tidy little discount on your entire purchase. And other than that, that's about all I got. Next stream coming up will be some more D&D. This coming Monday. That's it. That's really all the plans we got right now. So I hope everybody has a nice night and a nice time. Goodbye.
Night.
Happy New Year!
Happy
Yeah,
New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
That's true. Yeah, we don't have any streams between now and New Year's.
See you
I have
next
to
year.
wait a
See you
whole
ne-
year.
Yeah, whole year. 2023. We start session 3.
Wait.
You hacked it up.
Yep.
No.
All right. But anyway, good night. I hope everybody has a nice time.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.